Hey everybody, Danny Shay, welcome. I am back home, although it looks like I'm at Medicine Lake. This is a video on the debate that I did not listen to. And when I re-looked at these cards, the King of Wands at the end, the Ace of Wands at the base of the reading, seemed to be that this might be a change coming. I was speaking with my wife on the way home. She said that Gavin Newsom was magic, and that kind of flipped me out a little bit because the clarification card for the King of Wands was the Magician, and she just said Gavin Newsom was magic. So I don't think Gavin Newsom is gonna take over, but I just thought I'd share that with you. So here's where we are. Day after the debate. Have no idea what happened. It's good. It's good. There was no debate here. My younger brother and I got along famously. Didn't argue. So let's just see what the cards may have to say about the energy that we should take away from all the news cycle. And here we are in Medicine Lake. So I'm going to pause this and see if I can pull it down. All right. So you may hear some campground noise. But the decks I'm using are Lightseer Tarot. There we go. And my new deck, the Female Archangel Oracle. Very cool. Liking them a lot. So let's just, I've already shuffled, so I won't bore you with the shuffling. I may do a little rambling out here. We saw a bald eagle today. Beautiful. He was sitting up on a tree, but my brother caught him in flight. Maybe I can put it up in this video or a subsequent. Alrighty, here we go. What is it that Medicine Lake wants us to take away from the energy of the political U.S. climate? Medicine Lake, obviously, it's medicine. Just beautiful. A lot of obsidian mountains here. So, a lot of healing energy. Feels really, really good. And the campsite is starting to fill up. So, a lot of people walking around. Here we go. What is it we're supposed to be doing? We have the Two of Pentacles. This is rough waters, balancing, figuring out who's right, who's wrong, what's more comfortable, what isn't more comfortable. It's a juggling of projects, a juggling ideas. It's being covered by the King of Cups, Joe Biden. Okay, so this feels like the debate going back and forth with Joe Biden, Trump, and the King of Cups was on top. He coming forth with the Ace of Wands on the base. This is what everything is marinating in, and that is a new idea, a new truth. And it's a new intuition coming through. In the past, we have the Chariot. I'm not sure if you can see these, but we have the Chariot moving on. At the top of the reading, we have the Seven of Cups, the illusion, the delusion. What is the choice? Pick wisely. And I think this is true. I met an Israeli man out here, and he asked me for some coffee at 7 in the morning, and I'm not a real good morning person. I didn't even have my prayers, and didn't even thank the moon and the sky for allowing me to wake up. And he wants coffee, and then he wants to talk politics. I'm like, oh my gosh. I go, oh, no. But his politics were, he was talking about coming together and how it's the young people that are going to make the change, that are going to be able to forgive and rebuild. And yet he was into tearing down. Certainly, I'm not into tearing down, but I am into letting go of some of the old ways that don't serve us anymore. In the potential future, we have the Knight of Wands. This is a happy energy, moving towards something that is enlightening, passionate. Internal position, the Two of Wands. Dang, I'm sorry that I'm not getting the light right. The Two of Wands, this is coming together again with another decision, and it's a more global decision looking over the world. External position, we have karmic, the Wheel of Fortune. What is the karmic destiny? In the hopes and fears, we have the Seven of Wands. There we go. Seven of Wands. And that is a defensive position. Some people taking, hopefully, we're going to stay in this bubble of protection. There's a lot of things coming at us that are going to try to pull us out of our safety bubble. I don't know. Sorry. I'm not going to redo it. But anyway, and then the last card that we get, the final outcome, is the King of Wands. This is the king that's bringing forth strength and a new vision of this Ace of Wands that we're all marinating in. Clarification on this King of Wands is the Magician. A lot of times that's my trump card, because he's always pulling a rabbit out of his hat. He's always saying, hey, look over here, while he does something else over here. So that's a little concerning with this King of Wands, because some people think he is bringing in strength. He is bringing in the new vision. Even my extremely liberal progressive brother says that Joe Biden sounds old, Trump sounds younger, and that scares me because of that Magician. Oh, he has the younger sounding voice, so let's look over there. However, he can't string a sentence together, so I'm not quite sure how that Magician is going to work. And the final clarifying card is the Ace of Swords, which is the Ace of Truth, the Sword of Truth. So it really feels like what this reading is saying, that there is the back and forth. Joe Biden is sitting on top. You have make your choices wisely, or the illusion delusion up at top, but we have a new strong truth at the base. Somebody's moving on. There's going to be a new vision coming, and it's all about karmic. But I do think that the King of Wands and the Ace of Swords, meaning the strength of information, the Sword of Truth, is going to come out and is not going to be able to change any magician acts that may come forward. We have at the base of the deck the Four of Wands, a celebration, Knight of Swords, fast moving truth, Four of Swords, retreat, and winning at any cost, and a death and rebirth card. All right, what does the angel cards have to say? And then I'm going to end this for Medicine Lake because I can't post it. I have no cell. What do the angel cards have to say to us? We're going to pull 3. Pick a card, any card. This one? No, that's not coming out that easy. The bottom one? Oh, Jophiel. Raguel. I'm not pronouncing these right. And Harmony. All right, so what the angels are saying here. Archangel Jophiel. Let me see if I can get this to lighten up. There, I think you can see that better. Jophiel, yellow. A lot of yellow, a lot of heart space. Time to create. Figure out what the passion is, not what somebody else's passion is. Figure out what your passion is. And live in that way, live in that passion. It certainly wasn't me living in the Israeli's passion, because that space was all over. He was all over the map with that. It was like the 7 of Cups energy. What idea do I want to grab hold of? Also, nourish your relationships. This has been a big theme of this Shasta week for me, is how do you nourish your relationships? Okay, not you. How do I nourish my relationships when there is so much contrast that's being shown? So much conflict, or I like the contrast, so much contrast that is not in alignment with where I want to go, yet it must be beneficial. How do I nourish that? How do I give them love while still keeping me in my little bubble of protection of the 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands? Well, I guess we'll have to go to Archaya Harmony. And it's all about bringing in music. And with this music, I think of it's the higher tones, and she's got a violin or a cello. It depends on how big Archaya is, because she may be huge, and that's a cello that she's cradling, or it could be a violin. But anyway, it's the higher notes that we play, and it's not getting into the lower vibration of fear, negativity. It's staying in the higher vibration of harmony, peace, and love. Thank you guys for watching. Again, peace and love.